Hi Leos, this is a reading for Leo's Sun, Moon or Rising for January 2021. And Leo, I already got your cards in a pre-shuffle, so we can jump straight onto the reading. And I'm gonna start with the card that represents your energy. So what energy you are stepping into the year of 2021, the first month of the year. So we got here the Tree of Fire. And I love it because what I especially like about this deck with the Tree of Fire is that there's a woman and she is inside the boat. So she is sailing, she is going after what she wants. And in the Rider Waite, we see a man with three sticks, with three wands, with three staffs, waiting at the top of a hill, and he's looking at the boats. He has sent the boats sailing to collect his goods, and he's waiting for them to return. But here, you're not waiting for anything to return. You are going after it yourself. And that's a big difference that I find in this deck. So I think that in the month of January, you're not waiting for anything to come your way. You're not waiting for the outcome of anything. You're going after it yourself. You're putting the effort yourself. You're just putting all your energy. And we have the environment. So what is the energy of the environment around you, the people around you, or the situations? And we have the Strength, which is a Leo card. So this is perfect that it came out here, which means for me that your environment, the people around you, they are supportive and conducive with your goals. Okay, so the energy of the people around you is supporting you here. And I'm not talking about some toxic people around you, okay? I'm talking about the close people, the people you can trust. So maybe there are people around you whom you cannot trust, but the people close to you, your close friends, your family, those who really care about you, they are mirroring your energy here with the Strength. They are supporting you in your choices. So there's a perfect match between you and your environment here, between you and your close environment. They want the best for you. And they are very connected with your energy here. They are mirroring your energy here with the Strength card. So I like this. Okay, so let's take a look at your cards. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles right after it. That's really good. The Ten of Cups in the reverse. Okay. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Look how interesting this is, because we have here from the 8 to the 9. And here we have also from the 4 in reverse to the 5 in reverse. And these cards are well shuffled. Okay, and then we have, nice, that's really good for you. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse here. The High Priestess in the reverse. And the Emperor in the reverse. Okay, so let's start with this first row. First, what I said, that I really love this for you. So you come from the Eight of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles, which is the natural progression of the cards. And I really love seeing this, because I think that this card, for me, even though it's not a Leo card, this card for me is a lot like the Strength card. And this is a lot like Leo. She is self-sufficient in her own. She has everything she needs. She's very independent, and she worked for it herself. So you see, this is the same person as this one. I don't know if this is, I think this is a man actually, but in any case, it doesn't matter. This is just energy. The gender doesn't matter. But here, he is working on his pentacles. So he's building each and single one of them. Do you see? He's working hard. He's putting everything. And then after the 8, after he's worked in all of them, he's accomplished here with all his pentacles, with the 9 pentacles. So this is what he gets from his hard work. And he built it himself. And he doesn't need anyone else, you see? He's standing alone. And with the Ten of Cups here in the reverse right after it, and I got, well, actually the rest of the reading is not similar, but this is a message that I got very similar for Cancer as well. So if you have Cancer in your chart, check that one out as well. Although, as I said, the rest of the reading is quite different, but this particular message is very similar, which is you tried working with someone here, but it didn't work. Working with someone didn't work, and you saw that you could do it yourself. So decide to focus on it yourself. Because if you can't trust someone to put the same amount of work that you do, right? If it's only someone who is in there to collect the pentacles that you worked hard for, so if you're putting a lot of work on a situation, but you don't see the other person putting the same work, then why am I still with that person? Why can't I just be by myself? It's much better for me to just be by myself. And with this Ten of Cups in the reverse, yeah, I think that whatever you expected to bring a fulfillment here didn't. Be it a job, be it a family, be it a romantic partner, whatever it is that you expected this to bring a fulfillment, but it didn't. But you didn't let it shake you, didn't let it put you down, because you knew you could build it yourself. You are self-sufficient. There's nothing you can accomplish that you need someone there for it to happen for you. Especially when your immediate environment is so conducive to you. So you might not have a partner or someone helping you directly, but you will still have your friends, your family, you have people who are supporting you, and that is more than enough. That support is more than enough. Even if you can't work one-on-one with someone here. And I find it really interesting because I think that with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse and the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, for a long time you have been holding on to scraps. Because look at this. This man is holding so tightly to his Four Pentacles. He can't even imagine that at some point he will have 9. And look, now that he or she has 9 pentacles. I always see this as a she, even though I know it's the same character, and in the others he is depicted more as a man. But let's talk about a she here. Even though she has 9 pentacles, she has so much more abundance. Do you see that she's not holding on tightly to them the same way that she was doing here when she only had 4? Because she knows the value of her work. She knows that she can build an empire, so she doesn't need to attach so hard to it. I find this so interesting here. I find this message so interesting. How the more we have, the more abundant, the more prosperous, like the more we release, the more we give to others, the more we attract to ourselves, and the more we hold on to, the more scarcity it brings, because the 5 comes right after the 4. So actually, after he holds on to all of this tightly, he actually meets the scarcity, the poverty. But you have got these cards in the reverse, which tells me that, yeah, you might have held on to this for a long time, but then you saw in yourself in that first row that no, I can work on it by myself and I can get so much more. I don't need to hold on to these little crumbs here and feel as if there's always something lacking, because both of them are in the reverse. So this 5 of Pentacles is also in the reverse. The situation is also not here anymore. There is no fear of scarcity. And the reason why there is no fear of scarcity is because you're not holding on to every small coin that you have as if your life depends on it, because you know it doesn't. You know you can work here and make a lot more for you. And then we also have the 9 of Swords in the reverse, which is a card of nightmares, of fears, of anxiety, of being awake at night, and it's also in the reverse. So there is no fear here. There is complete surrender. There's just no fear here. And Then we get to the last row, and the last row is the only thing that worries me a bit here, and this comes to you as a warning and as an advice for the month of January, and that's because there's a page of swords here in the reverse, so there is someone watching all that that is happening to you. There is someone watching that, and with the high priestess in the reverse here, I think that you don't completely see this yet. Well, I think that you might see this person, but you don't see their intentions. I think that your intuition tells you not to trust this person or the situation. I do feel strongly here that this is a person with the Page of Swords in the reverse and also with the Emperor here. But I think that you are ignoring your intuition about this person here. At least some of you are. And the thing is that this High Priestess comes with the Emperor in the reverse, and I think that I said something similar to you in the mid-December reading. So if you didn't watch that one, but I think I say something similar. I think that you also got the Emperor in the reverse there, and it talked about someone offering you something. And the thing is, I think that you might see this person as the Emperor. But since you are as the high priestess in the reverse, you don't see that actually they are an empress in the reverse. This is a very controlling person. This is a person who likes to have things their way, who doesn't know how to lose, who doesn't know how to share. And I don't like this person around you when you are building so much for yourself. And I know that you have a very strong support system here with the Strength card, which I love. I love the fact that you have this Strength card here with you, because this is a very strong support system for you. But I am afraid that you might not see this. You might not see that this is the Emperor in the reverse. You might see them as an Emperor. So I would take care. I would watch out. If this is a person, or if this is a group of people, or if this is a situation, if this is a project, something that is being offered to you, something like that, whatever this Emperor represents to you, I would be careful with it, because I think that your intuition is not completely on point right now. And I think that a big reason why your intuition is not on point right now is because you, as the Nine of Pentacles here, you are so, and also as Leo, like also as a Strength card, you are so generous and full of light, and you want to see the best in other people, you want to see the best in everyone around you, and you're being just so generous and open-hearted with this person that you're not seeing their true colors here, you're not seeing their true intentions. And with this Page of Swords in the reverse and the Emperor in the reverse as well, I don't think that this person has the best intentions towards you. And you might not see it with the High Priestess in the reverse. So I would watch out for that. So let's see now what energies you, with the spirit animal, what energies you should embody or you should be aware of around you. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we got the shark, and this confirms a lot of what I have been saying, because the shark represents an energy that is just lurking under the surface, So imagine that you are at the sea and the shark is just swimming underneath you and lurking in there, and suddenly he comes up and he attacks. And you don't see it coming. So this is an energy that needs to be exposed. You need to watch out for it. And I do feel strongly that, because this is a predator card. Look at him. It's a big predator, and so is the Emperor in the reverse. Because the Emperor in the upright, he's this very strong man. He's the king of all kings. But in the reverse, he's a bully. He's a predator. He will get what he wants, no matter the costs. So indeed, I see this lurking energy around you that I don't like, and I would watch out for it. Okay, Leo, so let's take a look, because I want to open up these rows here, and we are gonna get some more advices or informations or lessons from each of these rows. Okay, so let's see. Let me move this here first. So let's see. So, oops, okay. For the first row, we have the page of stones, and another group got the page of stones as well. Another group, no, sorry, another zodiac. I don't remember which zodiac it was. But with the page of stones, this is the page of pentacles. And this is the Wildwood Tarot. And I don't interpret this card as I normally would in the Rider-Waite, because for me he gives me a very different message. Actually, this is quite similar to me to the shark energy, but just not so aggressive. Actually, I see this energy more connected with you here, not with this other person. But the thing is, the lynx, he's very attentive. He doesn't attack, he lurks. He watches, he observes. So I see this need for you here to observe the situation very well before you make any movement, before you make any decision. I think that with the page of pentacles here, with this lynx card, you need to be very stealth. Don't make fast movements, Don't act on an impulse. Watch, sit still and watch the situation first. Observe it very well. To activate this high priestess energy here, you need to see beyond the veil. You need to see beyond the surface. Because the shark swims in the depths, in the deep waters. So you need to see beyond the surface. Maybe this person, whoever this is, maybe in front of you, they are nice and they seem to be someone whom you can trust. But deep down, they might be something else. But in order to see that, you can't just see what's on the surface, you need to go deep. You need to see behind the veil, beyond the veil, with the high priestess here. So you need to get yourself out of this reversed energy. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. I love this. So we have the 10 of Vessels, which is the 10 of Cups, and it says happiness. So we got the 10 of Cups in the reverse here, but now we got the 10 of Cups upright, which means to me that, okay, you saw that working along with someone didn't work, so you should work with yourself. But I think that in this path of working with yourself and accomplish things by yourself and being self-sufficient, then you will get to your 10 of happiness, your 10 of cups, which is the happiness card. So the happiness you meet along the way. When you work on yourself and by yourself, you eventually attract this 10 of cups for you. So this is not lost. Even though it was reversed here, it's lost for a moment, but only to bring your focus back to yourself. Because once the focus is on yourself, you will eventually get to it. This is a very good reading. Okay, so we got here the Temperance, which in this card is called Balance. And there are two dragons here, one white and one red. And there is a face carved on the tree here. And you know what it tells me is that I don't think that this Emperor in the reverse is someone bad. I don't think that this is a bad person. I think that they have their good and their bad sides. But the fact that they have their good and the bad sides, first, it doesn't make them 100% good, and it also doesn't make them 100% bad. So you can't close your eyes to their weaknesses. You can't close your eyes to their flaws. You need to acknowledge both. So I don't think that the problem here is even associating yourself with this person, but just be careful not to idealize them, or not to or to not see what is lurking under the surface, because maybe their flaws are much bigger than the good things that they have, and maybe you just don't want someone like this in your life, or maybe you are willing to have someone with all those flaws in your life, because you think that their good things are worth it, and you can just keep them far enough so that they don't damage you in any way. But the thing is, the problem is when you don't see the flaws. And I think that this person has this big thing about them, that there is something that they are hiding. And they might not be a bad person, but them not being a bad person doesn't mean that you should allow them in your life either, if they are hiding something so big, or if they have something that is so damaging to them. But I think that with this balance card here, it tells me that yeah, it doesn't mean that this is a bad person, but it's still up to you to want someone like this, to want this kind of energy in your life or not. How much do you want to allow this person to be part of your life? I think there is something about it here. And let's get some oracle cards for you, Leo. Oops. Okay, this one wanted to come out. Let me get this again. Yeah, this one. Okay, so it says you are very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous Moon. And it's interesting because you got the 8 and the 9 of Pentacles, and achieving your goals is the 10 of Pentacles, which is when you have that complete fulfillment, and you did get the 10 of Cups here. So I think that, as I said before, whatever you're working towards, even though you're working by yourself now, that will inevitably attract someone who fits in your life with you and can work with you towards this prosperity as well. Or if you are already with someone, I think that this can just attract or add this new level of fulfillment. Okay, we got 2. Okay, this is very interesting. So, first we got Milk and Honey, which is this very prosperous card. It's just a lot of good things coming in, which we have already been seeing in your reading. So this for me is very 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, which is something that you're already working towards. But we also got There and Now. And this for me is quite interesting because we have this card here, and then there are 2 paths, one that points to the past and one that points to the future. There and Now. And I wonder if this person who is around you is something that is connected to your past, that you're trying to bring into your future. Or if this past is talking about the 10 of Cups in the reverse, and maybe it's even the same person. But I think that there is a choice here to either go back to the past or move to the future. But don't try to bring the past into the future. Understand what I mean? There's something written here. Okay, so here on top it says you are here. So yeah, you are in this fork on the road, in this in-between place between the past and the future, and now it's time to make your choice. Do you want to walk back towards the past, or do you want to leave the past in the past and walk towards the future? Because the 9 of Pentacles, especially with the 9 and the 8, they're not moving backwards. We even got the first cards in the reverse with the 4 and the 5 here, right? But you're moving forward. So you are facing this choice. Do you want to go back to the past? Do you want to give the past another chance? Or do you want to move towards the future, towards your 10 of cups, towards your prosperity? This is up to you. This is completely your choice. But I do think that there are some amazing things coming to you where you're going. Okay, Leo, so that's all I have for you, and I hope you enjoyed. And if you did enjoy, please don't forget to like and subscribe down below. I do work with private consultations, both astrological charts and also tarot readings. I have my website linked at the description box, so you can check it out in there if you would like to. I see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.